Here we go. Well, folks, good evening. My name is Christian Jangro. I reside in Toronto, Ontario. And the purpose of this webinar this evening is to give you a quick overview of an opportunity that started about 9.5 years ago in Canada and the United States. And as we go through the presentation, you'll be seeing where we've been expanding and what's been going on. So if you're looking at this information for the very first time, I wanted to bring up for you the opportunity to go to the company website called max.com, which is www.max.com. And you can go through all the details when it comes to products and the company. Now, if you want to get more details when it comes to the opportunity, you can go to activeteam.com. This is a team website. And from there, you can select under video. Under video, if you select Go See Max, you will see there's plenty of videos there, even webinars such as this one that's been recorded. And that way you can get into a lot more details. There's trainings and a lot of resources for you to get a little bit more, a better understanding of what we're all about here. So the company we're talking about is called Max International. We are recognized as the glutathione company. And as we progress with this presentation, you will have a better idea. Now, perhaps you're here because you're looking for an opportunity to break free from your financial situation. You know, folks, my wife and I travel all over the world, and we have seen so many people literally breaking free from their full-time job or from their financial situation or financial bondage that they were able to break free from due to the compensation plan that we're going to be sharing with you. Maybe you're here because you're looking for an opportunity to have a better health. Maybe you're looking for supplement. Just today, I was actually at a car dealership, and the person is phobia against germs, and he was telling me that when he gets sick for quite weeks and sometimes months. And I told him, you know what? Your immune system actually really can get a bit of a boost. And I started sharing a little bit about our products. And you see, in this particular case, he was really looking for supplements just to kind of be proactive. Maybe you're here for this. So welcome to the business of the future. Now we're going to start this presentation by sharing with you the visionary, the people behind this company. It all started with Stephen K. Scott, where he came across some of the technology we're going to be sharing with you here in reference to our supplements, and he recognized what he had in his hands. Make a long story short, this gentleman was recognized with was recognized with the sales of the Total Gym, which has generated multi-billion dollars in sales through infomercials. But what happened is Steve recognized that despite the wonderful idea and that he created this great company, he knew that he needed partners to be able to complement him financially to be able to expand worldwide, which we have expanded quite quickly. And this was Bill Gothi and Greg Ranker independently who invested into Max International because they were absolutely stunned with the science and the technology, and they recognized the potential that they had in their hands here. So what's also very important, over and above the founders that are infomercial guru, the reason why the company exists is because of the leading medical researchers that we're about to introduce here. One is Dr. Robert Keller, who left us with a wonderful legacy, which we'll talk to you a little bit in a moment, called Max GXL. Now, this doctor is the one that first introduced our flagship product called Max GXL, and this is when Max went from $0 to $14 million in sales in less than 6 months. He was recognized as a top 2,000 scientist of the 21st century, published more than 100 of articles. Again, this gentleman was a doctor of doctors. But through our journey, as we started Max, we came across another gentleman by the name of Herb Nagasawa. Herb Nagasawa was also working in a technology to elevate glutathione production in the bloodstream. It's a really interesting story. You can actually Google Herb Nagasawa and learn more about him. It's actually really interesting. But again, this gentleman has 32 years of senior editor of the Journal of Medicine Chemistry. He's a scientist that even today goes in his lab for 12 to 13 hours a day, just kind of looking for new technology. And this is interesting because you see, this is what our company provides, folks, is we're at the fine point in technology when it comes to nutraceutical. And this is what we want to share with you. And because of these doctors, we have attracted medical advisories or I should say, medical doctors and scientists from all over the world that are part of the Health Advisory Council of Max International. Now, folks, I don't know about you, but in my career, I've never heard of doctors being part of a council simply because they believe in the message that we deliver, not because of the financial back, because they're not being paid to be part of this council. So again, folks, it's really interesting as you move forward and you get to know what this company is all about and the kind of quality and doctors that we attract in our realm. So what brought these people together? Well, two of the biggest global concerns, and I'm sure that every single one of you would agree with me: decline in health and a global financial crisis. Folks, the power that be today are making decisions on our behalf that unfortunately gets in our food, in our air, in our water. And because of that, we have over 80,000 chemicals that are in air, fire, water, and food. And the problem is because we consume these elements that now we found in a human body a minimum, and folks, it's way more, but we're being very conservative here, of 200 foreign chemicals in the human blood. Keep in mind that it's also found in the fetus of unborn children. Now, people are recognizing that there's a problem. And because we're dealing with an issue when it comes to our decline in health, we need to supplement. Today, it is not a luxury, it's a necessity. On the other hand, you also have the global financial crisis, folks. Why is it that we're evolving? We're printing more money than ever, but for some reason, poverty level is increasing. Unemployment is high. Loss of opportunity. I can tell you one clue that you can do something about is that people are not adjusting to the changes that are affecting our financial situation today. But this opportunity we're sharing with you tonight is one of those situations, one of those opportunities that can very much change your stars, that can very much change your financial situation. So before we continue into the opportunity, let's talk a little bit about science. Did you know that the human body contains trillions of cells? And your vitality is a reflection of your cellular health. We create over 40 billion new cells every single day, and every single cells, folks, need glutathione. Now remember this word because we're going to be focusing on that a little bit. That is a very important commodity in the body for your well-being. So the question is, what is glutathione? Well, the good news is your body produces it naturally. It is the world's most powerful antioxidant, the most efficient detoxifier, strengthens the immune system, reduce cellular inflammation, protect against oxidative stress. Folks, these are the elements that keeps you healthy or not healthy. So when you start increasing the production of glutathione, here are some of the benefits you will recognize. One is maintain energy production. You will find that you may wake up in the morning feeling completely rested, and throughout the days, you're going to feel that you're not going to go through those moments where you get tired, where you may go through the entire day feeling absolutely optimal. It strengthens the immune system, detoxifies the liver and the cell. Now, folks, you understand the liver is the garbage collector of the human body, and the glutathione is one of the only things that will detoxify and actually clean your liver. This is how important this is. Improve mental focus and clarity, improve quality of sleep, reduce the effect of stress, improve the skin. Folks, the skin is the biggest organ of the body. Imagine, organs are made out of cells. Every single cell we shared with you earlier contain glutathione to protect its integrity. Enhance athletic performance. Folks, you will find there's over 100,000 studies on glutathione. Over 100,000. In fact, I think we're close to 180,000 now. It is constantly increasing because people are recognizing this. But folks, the bad news about glutathione is that it declines. It declines with age, but also it declines due to the stress, toxin, sleep deprivation, sun exposure, smoking, alcohol, poor diet. These are all the things that are very unfortunate, but are the reason that our glutathione is depleting. And again, there's a lot more elements. You know, one of the things that when glutathione is elevated, it supports a healthy environment in your body. You see, there is over 74 diseases and health challenges associated with glutathione. It's quite significant. And here's the thing, it's very difficult to raise. you can't find the precursors that we used to have in our basic foods of today. So how can we effectively maintain a glutathione level if it is so important? Well, folks, this is a solution called ribosine. Dr. Herb Nagasawa, the gentleman I was telling you about earlier, created this compound. This compound has been recognized to date worldwide. It has over 25 years of research, because this slide is about 4 years old, maybe about 29 years. It's in fact over 20 peer reviews. In fact, the details states more like 22 peer reviews articles today. 38 patent and patent pending, because we're also international, globally. We have the most advanced glutathione technology available today, and folks, it is exclusively for Max International. For you to access these supplements, you have to be an associate or at least know someone who's associated with the company. So we're going to be sharing with you some of these wonderful products. Now, you can see on the back, just beside the skincare line products here, there's a bottle called Max. You can see MAX and a little bit of a red. It stands for GXL. That was the very first product that was introduced to elevate glutathione in the bloodstream. But then we came across Dr. Herb Nagasawa, who created this ribosine. The ribosine is 300% more effective than the technology that is found in the Max GXL to elevate glutathione. So of course, everybody wanted the Max 1, but he also liked some of the extra components in the Max GXL, and that's when we created the Max Celgivity, as you can see here on the screen. The Max Celgivity is the most advanced nutraceutical supplement that exists in the world today. We're going to talk about the Max ATP and also the Max Infuse. We're going to talk about the Max Switch, which is a weight loss system, and a little bit about the skincare line. But the point I want you to focus here is look at the certification that we have for these products. One is, let's talk about BSCG, which stands for Banned Substance Control Group, which athletes will recognize this label as a product that is safe to use. It is also recognized by our government, by the health ministry. It is also halal approved. It is also NSF approved. Again, folks, these are certifications that are very, very important, especially as we expand globally. So let's talk about our very first product called the Max Celgivity. This product, as I mentioned earlier, is the most advanced nutraceutical that exists today. It gives your body advantage to produce the glutathione, and it produces it by the precursors that it provides, but it also complements the product with 12 supplemental synergistic ingredients that are designed to complement it. See, the fact is that it will protect your body against oxidative stress that comes in many forms. Now, this product is absolutely a necessity today. I recommend you do your due diligence or get back with the person who invited you to this webinar to get more details. Moving forward, we have the Max Infuse. Now, the Max Infuse is designed to supplement your body with the vitamins and minerals that are missing in our basic nutritional elements today. So the fact here is, you can see on the bottom right, now I know it's a little small when you're looking, if you have a small screen or a phone, but you can again get more details on the Max website. But the fact is that it contains so many minerals and elements that are in your power food here. You can see there's about a 6-foot table of elements that contain the nutrients that are in these little sachets. You have 30 servings. We recommend for you to consume that. I recommend cold water. It tastes so much better. That's of course my opinion. But my wife likes it in room temperature water. The point here is you have 30 serving, and it is designed for you to consume once a day for 30 days. The next product is one of our ultimate favorite. It's called the Max ATP. The Max ATP is designed for peak performance. What's really interesting is that it is fueled by ribosine. That's the compound I was telling you earlier that helps the body produce glutathione. You see, when you train, as an example, it creates free radicals. And the free radicals are neutralized by the glutathione produced in real time. This is a real powerful product. A lot of people will call that their energy drink. Folks, it's so much more than that. But the good thing is, by consuming this product, you can certainly replace the 5 hours and Monsters and all of these fast kind of energy drinks that are selling in the market that are absolutely massive, as far as looking in the industry of energy drinks. This stuff is an incredible complement that is healthy, but it's also designed to give you peak performance and muscle recovery. This particular product over here, it's what we call our weight management system. It's called a MetaSwitch. It supports and promotes healthy blood sugar level. It supports healthy cholesterol level. Folks, it supports a healthy metabolism. What's interesting here is it is heart healthy, but in the same time, it will speed up your metabolism without speeding up the heart. It is an incredible technology, but also it will help you curb your appetite and cravings and remove toxins and waste. Why is that? Because the ribosine compound, you will find the logo is right in the bottle. Because when the fat starts melting off you, the fat will release toxins that are in the fat cells. And again, the glutathione is designed to neutralize those. It also contains a bar, which is fiber, that is the proper fiber ratio that your body needs. That is insoluble and soluble. That is designed to kind of move things around in your, in your intestine, if you understand, on the out on the outway. But in the same time, what's interesting here is that it will give you a sense of fullness throughout the day. It contains no stimulant. There's no sugar, no preservative, there's no gluten, there's no GMO in there. This is an absolute pure, natural product that you will complement your effort in wanting to lose weight. This particular product over here is called our our visible solution, which is our skincare solution. Now, folks, again, on the max.com, there's a really nice explanation. There's little videos for you to apply each of those different elements that comes in the package. But you have a cleanser in there. I should say a cleanser that will actually exfoliate your skin. You also have a cleaner that you apply to clean the pore of your skin. And then you apply the exfoliant, which is very soft, is not aggressive to the skin at all. And what's interesting is that as you remove this, it cleans your skin. It feels fresh. And then you apply the two bottles on the far right and the far left, which is a rejuvenating cream that you apply for around the fine lines and the areas that you obviously want to try to try to eliminate, and then you finish with the mousse. It is a wonderful product. It is a high-end product, and we highly recommend for you to use this. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful product. So understanding, folks, that because we have 30 minutes to share, I'm going through the details very quickly, but there is so much more to what I just shared with you that you can do, certainly your due diligence. Now I want to shift gear a little bit, folks, because as I mentioned, there is two serious issues in our society today. One is decline in health, and the second one is the financial crisis. Folks, the financial crisis is also a very important disease that we need to help eliminate. And Max International is putting the power in the hands of consumers, so the consumers can tell other consumers about these wonderful products and get compensated for telling these consumers about it. That's where it becomes so powerful. Now, maybe that, again, you're looking to pay your credit card and get rid of those debts. Or maybe living a better quality of life, or living in a home that you'd like to live in instead of the home you have to live into. Maybe you'd like to have a beach as a backyard. I can relate to that. It's wonderful. Maybe you'd like to be a little bit more proactive in the charity of your choice. Maybe you would like to stay at home and have the opportunity to take your kid to school instead of putting them on the bus and leave before you, or arriving after you, or before you, or what. It's an opportunity where you can actually live a better quality of life with your family. So, folks, as we get into this opportunity, I want to share with you these global industries today, because Max International is at the forefront of these industries. One is the global weight loss industry. Folks, it's a little over $500 billion already. We share with you a product that is absolutely phenomenal, that is with flying colors. You can do really, really well in tapping into this industry. As you see, it's massive. The global skincare industry, $115 billion. Again, we share with you a great, powerful skincare line we have. Global nutraceutical industry, folks, $117 billion. You may not be aware of this yet, but the Celgivity is probably the most advanced nutraceutical industry today, or should say supplement today. And look at this industry, $117 billion. Folks, the opportunity you have is massive, with Max International. We have a global energy drink industry, also close to 50 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, we just talked about the ATP. That stuff is 1,000 times, if not tens of thousands times better than the garbage that we are buying that are responsible for being such a big industry in the energy drink. Folks, another point I want to share with you here is the global network marketing revenues. You know, people are looking for an opportunity to work from home. Now, these are global network marketing annual revenue, not sales, revenue. These are dollars that are getting paid in people's bank accounts. $180 billion have been generated in 2013. You understand, folks, that this has grown. We're in 2016, going to 17 soon. So these are stats we have here. But what's happening here is people are still focusing on the global music industry or the NFL industry, which has been on decline. I mean, folks, the sport industry is a dying breed. It is not what it used to be. But network marketing is rising because people are looking for better quality of life, to be able to stay with their families, work from home. Now, let's get into the max opportunity here. There's really three different strategies we want to cover: the residual income, the bridge income, and the customer income. In the residual income, folks, we'll touch on the binary income. In the bridge income, we're going to touch on the fast start income and a prime bonus. And I'm going to touch a little bit on the binary income. And I will kind of give you a little bit of an overview of what we have here. The one thing that is very important that you understand is to qualify for commission, you need to purchase at least 2 or more of the products I shared with you. In some cases, it could be just, for example, like skincare will satisfy the condition of what we call 100 personal volume. It's about $100 a month. Now, folks, understand, we can teach you how to get these products for free. Let me show you how that can happen. We have the preferred customer bonus, where, for example, you tell me about it. I like what I'm hearing. I want to consume the product. I'm going online and I place the order, or you place it for me, regardless. When the product goes to my home, within the next week, you will receive 25% from the cost of the product that goes into your bank account. This is what we call the preferred customer bonus. And keep in mind that for customers, the price becomes a little even cheaper if they consume the product for a minimum of commitment for 3 months. And again, the person invited you to this webinar can give you more details. I'm also going to touch on a fast start bonus. I'm going to go more into details later, which can pay you up to $150. The prime bonus, it can pay you up to $1,500 per month. In a binary, I know it sounds like a mouthful here, but it's quite significant, and I'll tell you why and how it's possible. And I'll focus on that in a few minutes. But understand that a matching check bonus, folks, is you can get paid up to 50% of the people that you bring into your business that the company will pay based on the income they generate in their binary team bonus that can go anywhere from $0 to $40,000 a month. I know if you can do the math, folks, but that could be quite significant. And you're not limited to bring 1 or 2 or 3 people. You can bring 50 people if you choose to. We have a global bonus pool. We have a max saving bonus. And we have a carry forward bonus. And again, folks, these are bonuses that will come to you as you build your business. Let's focus on the things you can earn right now. The fast start income is the kind of income you get paid immediately when someone decides to enroll and get a package. And I'll talk to you about the package in a moment. The personal pack, you'll earn between $25 to $50 based on the choice of pack. We'll get into that a little later. The professional pack, it's a package a little bit bigger that for associates to get, again, started to be able to share within your social environment, you would get $75. In a premier pack, you will get $150. This is what we call fast start income that is paid to you for a maximum of two times if the order is placed, again, within 60 days of enrollment. Okay, now let's move on to the next step because this is a very significant one. This is one of my favorite ones. That is a basic building block. If all you get from this today, remember this. You sponsor 3 people and you consume 100 PV. PV, again, remember that stands for personal volume. That's what you consume. And your customers could count, okay? But personally, you need 100 PV to qualify for the prime bonus income. And for you to earn from the level 1, which is I'm about to share, is you need to have sponsored 3 people. They come in with any package, whatever is convenient for them, as long as they consume 100 CV. Okay, as I stated earlier. But to qualify to receive the $75, you need to have a total of 500 CV from your 3 enrollment. So here's what I suggest for you to do. Go get 5 people. Or help some of those 3 people to gather their customers. As long as you meet the requirement of 500 points and you have a minimum of 3 people consuming 100 CV, you are qualified to receive what we call Prime Bonus Level 1, which is what you see here before you. Now, if you sponsor 5 and you help at least 3, hopefully you can help 5, but you help 3 to earn $75 just like you've done, the company will add another $375 a month. Folks, I don't know about you, but not only your products are paid for, but now you're profitable. Just with this amount of people consuming their products on a monthly basis, and you understood if you follow the presentation tonight, how important these products are. Now, if you go a little further, and we help these 3 to also get their $375, just like you have done, then the company goes your check to another $1,225. That goes for a total of $1,500 a month. So, folks, if you understand that it's very powerful. When you look at these 5 people, that's how they're positioned into the tree. You help them earn their $75, you understand that generates a block of 500 CV because these are minimum requirement. If you do the math, you need 1 more person on the left to qualify and 2 more on your right, and you are a bronze associate. And now you're adding a monthly income of between $200 to $500 a month. You want to increase that income, folks? Very simple. Help other people earn that $75 and keep telling other people about this opportunity and help these people earning that $75. And what's going to happen is you're going to keep adding blocks of products, or should say consumption in your business that will grow from silver to gold to platinum to diamond to double diamond to triple diamond. At the end of the day, folks, this is our goal. My wife and I want to help you reach diamond. That's the reason we have training platforms, everything you need for you to grow your businesses. How do you get started? It is $49. What do you get for that? Customer service, research and technology, legal and patent, production, warehousing, delivery, marketing and branding, website, video, Max app, billing and collection, payroll, human resources. Folks, all of that for a measly $49. But here's the kicker. Until the end of this month, the $49 is waived. All you need to do is pick a package. It's $130 to a maximum of $250 if you choose to get the sampler pack. It's a brand new package that was recently introduced, which is designed for you to have 8 customers that can try the product for a very minimal fee that you can charge them for them to try it. And again, it gives you, it puts you in a way for you to really get your business off the ground and having people taking these wonderful products in their bellies. Now, the professional pack is $549. You have a bit more variety of these products. And of course, the premier pack is $999. Again, you get a bit more products. And keep in mind that when you choose this package, regardless of when the situation it is, it includes the $49 distributor kit. And you can see the certifications are there, so our products are safe to use. Folks, what is important is we're establishing multiple international markets today. You can see US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Philippines, Singapore, Costa Rica, Colombia, El Salvador, Hong Kong, Ghana, Malaysia, Cote d'Ivoire, and Nigeria. Try to do this without breathing in between. Folks, these are some of the countries that we're in, and we are expanding. We have achieved over 300 million in sales in its first 8 years and has paid out over 150 million in commission. That means for every dollar they earn, 50 cents have been paid to people like you and I. You tell me if your job will actually share 50% of what they earn with their employees. I just don't think so. So folks, the person who invited you here has given you a wonderful gift. What you choose to do with this gift is really up to you. Increase vitality, better health, more money, more time, less stress, see more of the world. I can testify to that and help you give back to your community if this is what you're looking for. Folks, there's 3 requirements. You want to be successful at this, you got to dream again. You got to dream big. Don't limit yourself to what you think you're entitled to, but just go for what you want, not what you think you can get. Number 2 is willing to work. Understand that this is not a lottery ticket. It is a legitimate business. We will train you. The people who invite you to this webinar will train you on how to build an opportunity like we have. And of course, folks, is willing to learn and unlearn. Sometimes we may have to unlearn certain things that we have done that are maybe keeping us where we are, but willing to learn from the people who have got the success before you. You know, Richard Branson stated this, and I really admire this man, is if someone offers you an opportunity, an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure you can do it, just say yes and learn how to do it later. This is coming from a billionaire. This is how billionaires think, folks. They see an opportunity and they will learn how to apply. You see, the life today is the result of your attitude and decision of the past, but your life tomorrow will be the results and decision that you're going to make today. Life is a decision, ladies and gentlemen. Seize the opportunity of Max International. You know, it all started with a dream from doctors who wanted to make a difference, who caught the vision of Stephen K. Scott and Shannon Scott. And of course, with the partners that Stephen decided to embark into this journey. And because of that, we created a company called Max International. And that company has created a team of many culture, of many nations, but we are one, folks. And because of the fact that we have changed so many lives financially, and as far as their health is concerned, now we turn into a mission. People are recognizing all over the world what Max International stands for. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christian Jangwa. It was a real pleasure to have you here this evening on this webinar. I look forward to next Thursday. Next week, it will probably be Kelly Ronson or Paul Testament, or maybe both, that will be sharing this wonderful opportunity. My wife and I will be traveling in West Africa and keep sharing the news and keep educating. So folks, it was a real pleasure. Again, my name is Christian Jangwa from Toronto, and I look forward to chat again. Bye for now.